In all actuality, this is the final game of the final round of the Star City Games $10,000 tournament here. Brian Boss played Leyline of the Void before the game started, turn 0. And David Tsukuno on the left side of your screen, you just cracked a fetch land, falling him to 19 life points.
That is an advantage of going to these Star City Games events. There are the tokens available here.
Crander Cupcake comes over here with my saving blessing of curly fries.
And while Ben SW gets fat like me, we're going to we're going to see Taiga bring on engineered explosives into play for 1. Oh, I'm sorry, no, engineered explosives for 0. He's going to use the red man off his Taiga to play a gamble here.
Life's a gamble. What can I say?
Do you run the what'd you get with gamble trick? What'd you get? Like with Van Tutor, they don't actually have to show you, but you're like, oh, what'd you get?
Yeah. Like, oh, this.
Thanks. Can I cut?
My first vintage tournament, I always just showed them because I didn't know what the card did. So it's like, yeah, this is what I'm getting. Like,
I gambled for that.
Every single round, they're like, you don't have to show me. And it just didn't get through to me.
But Brian plunks a Windswept Heath out of David's hand.
Good.
So.
And that probably was not the card he's
I'm going to assume it wasn't.
This what?
Well, Brian's grip is 2 Mox Diamonds, a Pernicious Deed, a Wooded Foothills, a Wasteland.
It's like David knew that. His
and it looks like a Forgotten Cave as well.
Done.
But he'll play a Wasteland here, take care of David's Mana Source. Mox Diamond not looking too good if that Explosives is on. Oh, he's got 2 turns till it can go off, so Mox Diamond's safe for now. Discards a Forgotten Cave.
Cycles of Forgotten Cave, and
he discarded the Wooded Foothills. I'm sorry, you guys. Discarded Wooded Foothills, and then cycles Forgotten Cave. But Tropical Island from David.
Cycle.
He's gonna cycle his own Tranquil Thicket, but for the last time this game.
Mox Diamond.
Discarding a Maze of Ith.
Good.
I wonder what he gambled there for. Did you guys get a good look?
No. He just plopped it into play face down.
Either Ray or Croson Grip, depending what is in this board.
Go.
Can't quite tell. He's not showing his hand.
And the first reveal for Brian is another 0, if you can believe it, you guys.
How lucky.
That time he didn't even reach for his pen. He just knew he wasn't going to take any damage. He's like, going to be a 0. His actual draw gives him a life from the Loam. So he'll crack and sack Catacombs here, dropping himself to 19.
All right. Catacombs going to search for. Is that Taiga?
Taiga, yep.
2.
So, what is Brian Boss? He's got a Pernicious Deed in his hand.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to cast it.
So 0?
Looks like he's going to crack it for 0. I think, yep, Corrosion Grip is what Gamble got. Split second, can't do anything in response.
If I hit his ley line.
I think he's asking where Croson Grip goes.
Corrosion Grip. I believe it goes to
Graveyard? Or remove? Remove from game. So graveyard?
By the time it resolves, Leyline is going to play.
But Brian, after blowing up with Deed, swings in for 2 with Bob.
Okay,
and now we'll see if David can finally take advantage of. Village? Yeah, he just played a Treetop Village there. See if now that he can utilize his graveyard, see what he can do with it.
David only has 1 card in hand, so.
No, he has 3.
Wasteland.
Brian electing to return Wasteland, Forgotten Cave, and Wooded Foothills with his life from Loam.
Wasteland's going to get rid of the village.
Yep.
15.
Comes in for 2, knocking David down to 15.
Go.
Mana Bond is the draw there. Simply passes back to Brian.
David needs to get.
Reveals a
his
Burning Wish
Loam.
off Confidant. So Brian takes 2, drops to 17.
Uh-oh.
Brian, the Brain Boss.
Guys, come on.
Kidding me? Kidding me?
We're very professional here, but Peter, I
Yeah.
heard that you're coming out with a new video. You're coming out with a personal video, how to be better at baseball. Is that true?
That is. You own a bunch of hats and you wear them everywhere, and that makes you good at baseball. That's what I tell myself anyways, so please guys don't steal that from me. That's all I got.
That's all you have left to look for.
More or less. But we'll see what Brian can get here with his Burning Wish. Earlier we saw like a D-Dreams, a Nos Dreams, Reverend Silence, Whole Breach. He'll go ahead and just get the Whole Breach and take care of Mana Bond. And crash for 2 again with Bob, so dropping David to 13. Mox Diamond cycles Tranquil Thicket, which gives Brian a Wasteland. So we can say goodbye to that tropical island here pretty soon. David not looking like he's going to be in very good shape here. Terravor off the top will knock Brian down to 13. And that Terravor will come into play large and in charge when it finally does.
So large and so in charge.
Life from the Loam there, putting an additional land. Just one, but nevertheless an important one. Pump up that Terravor.
Loam, let's see what he's going to grab in here. It looks like.
Have to get back a Cycler. So he gets back the Tranquil Thicket, Forgotten Cave, and a Wasteland.
Recurring Wastelands is not a pretty thing.
Yeah, not good here for
Your land
David.
player needs like Mana Bond or some other type of effect like that, so you can overcome the wasteland of getting your land each turn.
Sure. But sticking with it, Dark Confidant marches in, takes a chomp out of David's life total, knocks him down
Game
to
3.
11.
Terravor makes an
It's
appearance.
game 3.
Terravor, I believe, is looking, I think, 5-5 or 6-6 right
Yep.
now after that Loam.
Gamble drawn for David. He looks pretty
Yeah, currently a
dejected.
6-6 on the Terravor.
Passes the turn and
Ooh, takes
Reveals another
two.
Burning Wish.
Got to reveal
So
11.
finally someone's
Long
taking
death.
damage off of a Dark Confidant. It only took like 7 rounds, but it finally happened. But dredging here with Life from the Loam. Hit a couple lands
Have
that
to.
time.
Hey, you got me.
and it looks like
Concession from Dave. So.
concession. So Brian Boss wins that match, 2
We'll be
games to
making
1.